Hello, hello, hello. See if anyone is getting on here yet. Hey, Ishman. What's up, what's up? All right. I know this is not my normal time. Not that I have a normal day. Hey, Hopi. But I'm trying something new. Thanks, girl. Gotta do a scope while the hair is right. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Nicole Miller, author of How to Overcome Heartbreak, Recovering from Misguided Love. And I'm trying something new. I was dialoguing with a friend about my attempts at scoping and how much easier it is for me to blog and write. So I did a blog post today that I posted on betterthanwine.net. Thanks guys for sharing. And the name of the blog is, the blog post is called Healing in Layers. And I was pretty much inspired to do that post because of an accident that I myself had. Did I introduce myself? Because I know there's new people on here. Okay. Nicole Miller, author of How to Overcome Heartbreak, Recovering from Misguided Love, which is available on Amazon. You can also visit the website betterthanwine.net as my blog, or Nicole Miller at overcomingheartbreak.net is my email, and the book's website is overcomingheartbreak.net. So if you want to find out more, basically I wrote a book talking about a relationship I was in that was very serious. It ended in heartbreak. It really devastated me, but God used my pain and turned it into purpose. So healing, wholeness, being healthy, those are all areas and topics thanks Hope, I'm really passionate about. So on my website today, I posted a blog post titled Healing in Layers. I shared about how I got into a small minor accident. I got into a small minor accident and it caused this cut on my finger. But basically the cut was really deep and I didn't have time to probably see a doctor or something the way I probably should have. So I did the best that I could, but I was realizing like, man, this cut is really deep. It's going to take some time to heal. And a friend of mine was asking me about it, and she's like, oh, has it scabbed over yet? And I was like, not yet. Like, it's really deep. I probably should have got a stitch or two. But anyways, I wanted to share the revelation that I got from the situation, and that was that some wounds take time and they will heal in layers. And I kind of looked up some definitions on Wikipedia about just different wounds that you could get. So the first one is called an abrasion, which is a superficial wound, and this wound just hits the top layer of your skin and kind of scrapes off the top layer. The second type of wound would be a penetration, and that's when an object such as a knife will enter in and kind of come out on the other end of the skin, so it's a little deeper. And then you have other wounds that could result in actual amputation. So depending on the type of wound, you have to address medical care in accordance to what type of wound it is. So I just wanted to relate that to us emotionally. You know, we can have different types of emotional wounds. We can have, you know, something that's kind of minor and doesn't really affect us. We just brush it off, maybe keep it moving, maybe it takes us a minute, you know, but, you know, by the end of the day, hey, author, Faye, thanks. By the end of the day, you know, we're fine. Then we could have a deeper wound where like we're really hurt by a family member, a friend, or someone that's close to us, and maybe, you know, we gotta process through that. We have to forgive. We go through steps. We have to reconcile. And then we can have even deeper wounds that could be, you know, something working in our family bloodline that could be generational, such as issues of rejection and abandonment. And so those things will really take even more time to work through and process through. So I just wanted to give us some understanding that, God bless you, Denise, give us some understanding that there are different types of wounds. So don't be frustrated if you feel like you've been dealing with something for a while and you're not experiencing healing, you're not experiencing peace in that situation or that area of your life. So I just want to give you guys some tips to keep believing for your healing so that your healing will manifest. Be open to your healing happening in a different way. I had a friend of mine who actually went through a serious wound to her back, and she was really expecting a miraculous healing, and it didn't happen that way. She actually had to have surgery. But she found out it was a deeper issue than what she thought, and she had been living with that pain for years, unnecessarily, and the surgery really did help. But the point is that her healing came in a different way than what she expected. So sometimes it may not be the way that you expect. And then the third tip is to understand that there is a process for your healing. Sometimes we can be, let's just get it over. Let's just get to it. I just want to move on from this. This is holding me up. But sometimes understand there is a process because it's a little deeper than what you thought it was. And in order for it to really be healed, you need to go deep or else it could get infected. So I really like how God can use the natural to minister to us in the spirit. I do believe that the natural is just a reflection of the spirit. And if we can learn from the natural, it'll give us insight into the spirit. But thanks, guys, for coming on here. I just wanted to give that little tidbit. If you want to read the blog post, go to betterthanwine.net. That's good, author of faith. Definitely grieving. And I think that goes more towards those deeper wounds. But you can reach me at NicoleMiller@overcomingheartbreak.net. If you want to email me, you can find out more about my book, How to Overcome Heartbreak.net, Recovering from Misguided Love, which is available on Amazon. All right, you guys have a good day. Happy Sunday. Be blessed. See you next time.